evening and welcome to INN News. I'm Amanda Decker. Lawmakers are discussing the president's choice for the next Secretary of Defense. Leon Panetta is testifying before Congress. Meanwhile, outgoing Secretary Robert Gates continues his farewell tour, talking about American forces and when they will come home from Afghanistan. Craig Boswell is in Washington with this story.
Defense Secretary Robert Gates is making the rounds during his final days on the job, today reassuring allies at a defense ministers summit in Brussels the U.S. is not abandoning Afghanistan after 10 years of war.
Even as the United States begins to draw down next month, I assured my fellow ministers there will be no rush to the exits on our part, and we expect the same from our allies.
Gates' NATO visit comes after he spent several days personally meeting with U.S. troops in Afghanistan. The withdrawal of some of the 100,000 American forces is set to begin in July, but President Obama has not yet announced how many will come home first. The defense secretary says the killing of Osama bin Laden was a potential game changer, but it's too early to judge its long-term impact in the region.
In terms of the situation on the ground, the commanders tell me they haven't seen anything yet.
Back in Washington, Leon Panetta, the man nominated to become the next defense secretary, echoed Gates' concerns.
We face insurgents and militants who cross borders to conduct attacks.
Panetta is leaving the CIA to head the Defense Department.
I will do everything I can to keep America secure so that it can be free. I will do that if I am confirmed as Secretary of Defense.
Panetta says he fully supports the plan to begin withdrawing American forces from Afghanistan. All U.S. troops are scheduled to be withdrawn by 2014. Robert Gates retires at the end of this month.
That was Craig Boswell reporting. New York Congressman Anthony Weiner is facing more calls today to resign. Monday, he admitted to sending obscene pictures of himself on Twitter to women. He also admitted to talking inappropriately with them, even though he is married. At first, he claimed his account had been hacked, and he repeatedly lied about his role in the incident. Now, many Democrats are saying he lacks the credibility to stay in office.
On both sides of the aisle, things like this happen in unfortunate ways. Lying is unforgivable. Lying publicly about something like this is unforgivable, and he should resign.
His wife, Huma Abedin, is a high-profile aide to Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. According to a number of reports now, she is pregnant. The couple has been married less than a year. Weiner still says he is not stepping down. The second largest wildfire in Arizona's history is still nowhere near contained. The Wallow Fire has been burning now for 12 days. It has already left the towns of Eager and Springerville almost deserted. Hundreds of thousands of acres have burned. People living there are making the best of the situation, though.
We've got a lot of people, a lot of emergency response people here, and a lot of fire departments from all over the country, and we're making the best of it.
With the fire moving closer, no one knows what it's going to do. It's a very scary situation.
There are major power transmission lines in the path of this fire. If those are damaged, electricity could be affected to some 372,000 customers. And a wildfire threatens an Indian reservation and casino in Florida. Fire officials say it is getting very close to the Miccosukee Indian Reservation. This reservation has about 600 homes, which may have to be evacuated. The fire has taken over 28,000 acres, but the good news is officials say they have the fire about 20% contained. New concerns in Louisiana after an oil slick is discovered near the coast of Venice. A charter fishing captain said he spotted the slick and alerted authorities. A spokesman for the Plaquemines Parish says it appears the slick is from last year's oil spill, but right now officials don't know that for sure.
If the oil does start to surface in this hot summer heat, we will be back begging for them to do the right thing and get out there and do it. It's absurd that we keep getting lied to over and over again, and they continue to run these commercials telling everybody what a wonderful job they did. It's heartbreaking and absurd that they continue to do this.
Local officials say they don't have the equipment to fight or clean up that slick. ExxonMobil has some encouraging news about oil in the Gulf, and Facebook is offering a brand new high-tech feature. Our Phil Doherty has more on that as we get back to business.
ExxonMobil says it has made an oil strike in the Gulf of Mexico that's among the largest found in the last decade. The company says it could yield as much as 700 million barrels of crude as well as natural gas. This is ExxonMobil's first oil strike in the Gulf since the moratorium on deepwater exploration was lifted following the Gulf oil disaster. Citigroup says hackers may have accessed the online account information for hundreds of thousands of its customers. The attack happened last month. Citigroup says other information like birth dates and social security numbers were not compromised. Citi is contacting customers whose information was accessed and is taking steps to make sure this doesn't happen again. It looks like Facebook will soon be able to put a face with a name. The site is about to roll out its new facial recognition technology. The feature scans all images posted on Facebook and suggests the names of people who appear in them. If you'd prefer the software not be able to identify you, you can opt out by going to your privacy settings page. 10 years ago, if you swerved your SUV hard, there was a good chance that it would roll over, causing a devastating accident. However, a new report finds that drivers of today's SUVs are among the least likely to die in a crash compared to those in other types of vehicles. It says this dramatic shift stems from the widespread availability of electronic stability control, which helps prevent rollovers. And that's back to business.
Teenagers hoping to snag a summer job might actually be in luck. The number of 16 to 19-year-olds employed in May jumped 71,000 from April. That's according to the government. While the number is encouraging compared to last May, the job market is still tight. This year's jump is below the 125,000 teen jobs that are usually added in May. Officials say about 1 in 4 teens who want a job can't find one. And keep in mind, teenagers are now competing with some out-of-work adults. U.S. military members won't have to worry about packing light the next time they fly Delta. The airline is announcing it will allow military personnel traveling on orders to check more bags for free. The policy change comes one day after soldiers returning from Afghanistan complained about having to pay extra for their luggage. They posted a video on YouTube talking about their experience, and that video sparked an outrage. The national debt is set to exceed the size of our economy this year, according to a recent Treasury report. It would be the first time the country has seen the debt exceed the size of the economy since World War II. Economic experts say the debt grew larger because of a tax cut deal brokered by President Obama and Republicans in December. That deal is expected to add more than $850 billion to the deficit over the next decade. They say any landing you can walk away from is a good one, even if it's on a roadway and not a runway. That is exactly what happened in Santa Clarita, California. A small plane was forced to make an emergency landing on the street. The pilot of the single-engine Cessna was the only person on board, but he did escape unharmed. No word yet on exactly what caused the emergency. And another plane on a road, but this time there was no emergency. The passenger jet that became known for its miracle landing on the Hudson River is headed to its new home. Onlookers gathered in West Virginia as a U.S. Airways Flight 1549 passed through the state en route to North Carolina. The plane is making its 650-mile ride from New Jersey to North Carolina Aviation Museum in Charlotte, where it will sit on permanent display. There's still more to come on INN News. A big victory for the rebels fighting in Libya. We'll have the latest on the ongoing conflict. Plus, like a scene from a movie, a police officer rides on the hood of a car during a chase, and it was all caught on tape. And we want to remind you, INN is on Facebook, and now you can also find us on Twitter at INN News Network and on YouTube. We are reaching out to you, so you can reach out to us. INN will be right back.
Do you owe more than $10,000 in credit card debt? And are you struggling to make ends meet during these tough economic times? We can help you design a plan to get you out of debt in months instead of years and save you thousands. We can settle your debt for much less than you owe, and there are no upfront fees. Call right now and talk to one of our specialists to see if you qualify. There are no obligations.
They were there to help us every step of the way.
They set me up with one affordable monthly payment. I now have money left over each month to live my life on my terms.
Call the number on your screen now. It only takes a few minutes for our specialists to find the program that fits you or your family best. We can help you set up a payoff plan for credit card debt, medical bills, and much more. This is a real solution. No settlement, no cost, no risk.
Call 800-224-0792 and get on the road to financial freedom. That number again is 800-224-0792.
At J.G. Wentworth, we say get cash now for your structured settlement.
J.G. Wentworth? Cash now?
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
J.G. Wentworth is right. It's my money and I need it now.
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 If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, J.G. Wentworth can help. We'll buy all or part of your structured settlement for a lump sum cash amount, so you can pay bills that have piled up as a result of an injury or an inability to work. Call J.G. Wentworth now and speak to one of our structured settlement specialists. You'll get a no-cost appraisal and have all of your questions answered. The call is free and there's no obligation.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call 1-800-803-8161. Don't wait. Call today.
Hello everybody, I'm INN meteorologist Pat Walker in for Ed Russo today. A couple of different storm systems across our country, basically the northern tier of the U.S. with the jet stream flow very active, area of low pressure across the northern Rockies, stalled out front through the Midwest into the northern Ohio Valley, which will be leading to severe weather chances, already has done that, and also some very heavy rainfall. A somewhat of a tropical system coming in out of Cuba, not organized, not really expected to be organized, but something that we're keeping our eyes on since we are now in hurricane season. Here's the radar. We're looking at rain from the northern Rockies and even some snow still in the Rockies and severe weather chances all the way into the Northeast. Check out these severe thunderstorm watches from the state of Maine all the way back to West Virginia and Ohio with severe thunderstorms in the Northeast moving into Massachusetts through New York, PA, and also toward the Midwest. We've seen some very heavy rainfall and storms roll through Chicago. Died out, though, as they moved through Indiana. More storms back toward the west getting fired into the Central Plains. And down in the south, we're seeing most of those afternoon heating thunderstorms in the Smokies, also through Louisiana. And there are a few showers and thunderstorms with that tropical system down in southern parts of Florida. But our big low back toward the west across Montana. Notice to see some of the white and the pink getting wintry mixes in the Rocky Mountains of Idaho, Montana, and western Wyoming. So some cold air indeed with that storm. With some heavy rainfall, it's already been coming in the last weeks. And what's going on now? Flood watches in Montana, some in Wyoming, Washington State, and also into California. With last night's rainfall and this morning's and more to come in the Midwest, in northwestern Illinois and eastern Iowa, a flash flood watch is in effect for there. And of course, you know, river flood warnings along the Missouri, Mississippi, and through the White and Mississippi down toward the south too, and several flood warnings in the west. They've been having tons of rainfall in Montana over the last several days, and really looks like there's more to come. Here's how much rainfall we're expecting to see in the next 24 hours. Yellow means at least 1 inch. Orange is 2, red is 3. A lot in the Midwest, and that'll be putting it into the rivers, no doubt. And where we're seeing the heavy rainfall, even through Saturday, we're going to have that chance of severe weather ongoing today and tonight. Even the higher risk in the Northeast, where we already are having, or at least the moderate risk, that is, already having that severe weather today. Places like New York, PA, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Tomorrow, over the northern part of the Ohio Valley and the Midwest, back even to eastern Kansas. And into Saturday, parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, eastern Colorado, from Kentucky up into parts of New York State indeed. So warm air will stay there. The front kind of dangling right across the Midwest, back in the Rocky Mountains. And look at all these cool temperatures in the Rockies. 48 for the low tonight in Denver, 44 up in Fargo, and even some 30s and 20s in the higher elevations. So that's why we still see some snow at times in the mountains. Phoenix tomorrow, 102, 90s in the south, but Chicago nicer at 70.
Overseas, families in western Libya flee after rebels take control of their town. The rebel fighters won a battle with forces loyal to Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. They took control of Kala and Yafran, another key town in the area. Both settlements are reportedly still being shielded by Gaddafi forces. Taking the towns is a big advance for the rebels. They had been locked in a stalemate for weeks. Time for global news now. Caught on camera, a shocking hail and windstorm striking Chile. Amateur video shows a suspected tornado striking a town, injuring 9 people. Winds up to 110 miles per hour ripped roofs from homes, uprooted trees, and knocked down traffic lights. The government is now sending supplies to help victims as they prepare for more bad weather. 1 person is dead and 2 injured after an elephant rampage in India. 2 animals tore through the city of Mysore. The video shows one of the elephants kicking a cow on the street and the dead body of a man at the feet of one of the animals. 1 elephant was tranquilized, the other trapped inside a farm. Hundreds of people die in India each year from wild animals wandering into their cities. A Turkish police officer holds on for dear life while he's taken on a wild ride. A drunk driver hit him straight on. He falls onto the hood of the car, but the driver takes off, speeding down one of Istanbul's busiest highways. At one point, the car is even hit by another vehicle, but keeps going while the officer desperately clings to the windshield wipers. Police did eventually stop the driver. Amazingly, the police officer only suffered minor injuries. A Palestinian artist striving to beat the record for world's largest oil painting on canvas, Jamal Badouin, unveiled his larger-than-life-size piece of art. A rep for the Guinness Book of World Records says the painting clocks in at 339 square yards and took an entire year to complete. The title of the painting is One in the Multitude, according to the artist. No word yet on whether Badouin has secured the record. And that's your global news now. China surpasses the United States, taking the title as the world's largest energy consumer, according to an annual report by oil giant BP. The report bumps China to the top spot of energy consumption in 2010 with 20.3% of global demand. That is ahead of the United States' 19%. China's consumption edged up 11% last year compared to almost 4% growth here in the U.S. And there's still more to come on INN News. Health experts say they may know one of the causes of autism. We'll explain their findings when we come back. Plus, a Florida Boy Scout who's being dubbed a hero. Hear his amazing story. Plus,
not sure what to do with expired coupons? I'm Erica Rodriguez. Coming up, I'll show you what to do with these so they don't go to waste.
Hi, I'm Howard Dvorkin, the founder of Consolidated Credit. For almost 2 decades, Consolidated Credit has helped millions of Americans just like you. We've helped nurses and doctors. We've helped police officers and firefighters. We've helped homemakers and home builders. We've helped over 5 million people suffering from credit card debt. And now we want to help you.
Consolidated Credit is the one company you can trust. Our exclusive Freedom Quest program can help you find options and solutions to your financial challenges. We can reduce your monthly payments by up to 50%, consolidate your bills into one easy payment, save you thousands in interest and fees, and help you get out of debt fast.
When credit card debt is the problem, we're the solution. We've helped over 5 million people. Let us help you.
You're one call away from financial freedom.
Call Consolidated Credit now. 1-800-320-2698. 1-800-320-2698.
This is what evil looks like up close. It's The Nazis, a warning from history on DVD. The shocking filmed record of a world gone mad. From deep within secret German archives comes footage so unnerving, it still can't be shown on television. If you believe we can learn from the past, this is one collection you absolutely must own. Get it now on 4 DVDs for just $59.99. But wait, call with your credit card and you'll pay only $39.99. It's so important you see this. We'll pay your shipping. That's an additional savings of nearly $7. Look into the face of evil. Try not to blink. Call now to get The Nazis, a warning from history on 4 DVDs for just $39.99. We'll ship it for free.
Call 1-800-214-3086 to order Nazis, a warning from history for $39.99 and receive free shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card or order online at timelife.com/Nazi.
Experts say a sharp rise in autism rates in the United States may be due in part to an exposure of toxic chemicals. Now they're calling for greater scrutiny of those chemicals that could potentially lead to the disorder. Health experts say lead, mercury, and other chemicals have a profound impact on the developing brain. Autism leads to impairments in behavior and communication. About 1 in 110 kids in the U.S. has it. Before you throw away coupons that you don't plan to use or coupons that are already expired, consider saving them for a good cause. In this week's Super Steals, Erica Rodriguez shows us how we can help soldiers and military families save money on groceries.
A common question I get all the time is, Erica, what do you do with all your leftover coupons? And what I mean by leftovers are coupons that I won't use or coupons that are expired. Well, I save them for a couple of reasons. I save the ones that I don't use so I can swap at my coupon club, and I save the expired ones because one of my coupon club members told me about a program in which soldiers on military bases can use expired coupons and save their families some money. So I save these coupons and plan to send them to the families overseas, and you can do the same. I have a list on my blog at superstealsblog.com, and there you can find resources and more information about what to do with the coupons and how you can help military families and avoid all these coupons going to waste. For more information on how to save money on groceries and other aspects of life, just go to my blog, superstealsblog.com. I'm Erica Rodriguez. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Erica. Coming up next, an amazing rescue story. We'll hear from the Boy Scout who saved several lives and the family who says they owe him everything. That's next on INN News.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
I'm an SMC believer. I'm going to tell you what, it's an opportunity for anybody to get in and have a home-based business and be successful.
Mothers around the world should do this, yes, and they can stay home with their kids.
I don't have to be bothered with the hectic day-to-day working for someone else. I'm working for myself.
I just wish now I'd have done this 10 or 15 years ago. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Experience Bare Minerals, the foundation that started the makeup revolution. Are you ready for flawless coverage and makeup that is actually good for your skin? Now you can get our new kit for over 75% off what you'd pay at retail. Our exclusive introductory Get Started kit includes the award-winning Bare Minerals Foundation. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call now and receive our new bonus collection worth $57.95 free, including the highly anticipated Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. Our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But for a limited time, you get all this, including the bonus gifts, for only 1 payment of $29.99. You save over $90 and get a 30-day money-back guarantee.
To save over 75%, order now by calling 1-800-200-8130 and ask how you can receive this free handy compact with brush with your order.
A Florida family has a local Boy Scout to thank for their lives. While their home was going up in flames, the teenager who just happened to be in the area helped them get out alive. Now he's been given the highest award from the Scouts. Kelly Joyce has the story.
It's the Honor Medal with Cross Palms. It's the highest award any Scout can achieve for saving life.
Tonight, this Orange County Eagle Scout got quite an honor. The highest life-saving award any Scout can get.
For unusual heroism.
And who better to present it than the man whose life he saved.
Without thought of his own safety, he rushed up to my house, banged on the door.
17-year-old Keith Roush happened to be passing by Roy Beckett's home last December. When he noticed flames going up the side of Beckett's Orange County home, he jumped into action.
The hero!
Inside were Beckett's wife and 2 young grandchildren.
Because I am a Boy Scout, we are known, we've been taught to do this around a fire, don't do that, behave in a certain way. We've also been taught to, in times of emergency, do this versus do something else. That's why went to get the family.
Roush ran to the door to let them out. He called 911. He even grabbed a garden hose to stop the flames from spreading to a nearby propane tank.
If this had gone on for much longer, possibly about another 10 minutes longer, that tank would have exploded.
While Roy Beckett lost his home and everything inside, he says he's got his family, and he wouldn't have this story end any other way.
I owe a great debt of gratitude to this young fella here, and he will forever be in my heart, in my prayers, and in my dreams, that he will never have to do something like that again.
I love you, man. Thank you so much.
Feels great to have done what I did, and I'd hope that everyone else can share the same feeling.
That was Kelly Joyce reporting. And there's still more to come. Stunning video from NASA of a massive solar flare erupting, the footage and what it could mean for our Earth next on INN.
Car owners, does your vehicle have less than 120,000 miles on it? Is it less than 10 years old? Is your current auto warranty about to expire? Well, Cover America Auto Care has a very special offer just for you. With current economic conditions causing bankruptcies and a downturn in new car sales, Cover America Auto Care now offers inexpensive mechanical breakdown coverage direct to the public. You can save thousands of dollars on auto repairs. A toll-free line has been made available so car owners can call and get a free no-obligation quote. This auto protection is backed by an A-rated insurance carrier. Plus, you get a claims department that has an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. 24-hour emergency roadside assistance is also included. You will be amazed at how much you can save on future car repair bills. So call for your free, no-obligation quote now. Do not wait. Get covered today and rest easy tonight.
Endless pools are an incredible alternative to traditional pools, making it easy and inexpensive to swim at home. Call our toll-free number or visit our website. A free idea kit and DVD will be sent to your home so you can discover all the benefits of owning your own pool. Compared to traditional pools, Endless pools are simple to install, easy to maintain, and economical to run. Our precision-engineered pools enable you to swim or exercise against a smooth current that adjusts to any speed and ability. Endless pools are perfect for year-round health and fitness, relaxation, and family fun. Our free idea kit and DVD will show you how easy it is for the whole family to enjoy a pool right in your backyard or home. An Endless pool or an Endless pool swim spa can become a showplace for your home. Call our toll-free number or visit the website to find out more about Endless pools. The free idea kit will show you just how easy it is to be able to swim at home.
Fascinating new images of a solar eruption coming from the sun. NASA is classifying the blast as an unusual solar flare. Satellite cameras caught it at its peak on Tuesday. A large cloud of charged magnetic particles appeared to be covering almost half the sun's surface. Scientists say the event won't have a significant impact on Earth, but it is expected to deliver a glancing blow to the planet's magnetic field throughout today. From all of us here at INN, thanks for joining us tonight. We will see you back here tomorrow. Have a great night.